James woke up suddenly, his throat dry, his skin damp with sweat. Something felt off. A presence lingered in the room, unseen but undeniably there. The air was thick, heavy, like someone was breathing right next to him. He turned his head slowly. The room was dimly lit by the soft glow of the street lamp outside. Nothing seemed out of place, yet an unnatural silence loomed. Even the ticking of his wall clock seemed muted. Then he heard it, a whisper. "James." His breath caught in his throat. The voice was soft, barely audible, like it came from beneath the bed. A chill ran down his spine. His instincts screamed at him to run, but his body refused to move. With trembling hands, he gripped the edge of his blanket and leaned slightly over the bed, peering down into the darkness. It wasn't just darkness. It was emptiness, void, stretching endlessly beneath his bed, swallowing all light. And then, something moved. Two glowing red eyes stared back at him, and they were getting closer. James shot up, gasping. His heart hammered against his ribs as he scrambled backward, pressing himself against the headboard. The whispering grew louder. More voices. Dozens. Muted giggles. Distorted murmurs. He lunged for the lamp on his nightstand and flicked it on. Silence. The whispers stopped. The room looked normal. No eyes. No void. Just his messy bedroom. Was it a dream? He let out a shaky breath and glanced at his phone. 3 a.m. Still shaken, he got up, walked to the door, and hesitated. The floor felt cold. Not the usual nighttime chill, but something else, like touching ice from deep underground. He reached for the door handle. The whisper returned. "James, don't go." It was right behind him. His blood turned to ice. He spun around. Nothing. But then, a hand shot out from beneath the bed, fingers long and unnatural, wrapping around his ankle. The world flipped upside down as he was yanked down, straight into the darkness. The next morning, James's mother knocked on his door. No response. She knocked again, a little harder, still nothing. A strange, uneasy feeling crept over her as she slowly turned the knob and pushed the door open. The bed was neatly made. His phone was still on the nightstand. The window was locked from the inside, but James was gone. Vanished. His mother searched the entire house, screaming his name. The police were called. They found no signs of forced entry, no struggle, just a quiet, empty room where James had last been seen. But there was one thing. A single set of footprints, bare and damp, leading from the bed to the open closet door. The police searched inside. Nothing. Just darkness. Then one officer hesitated, frowning as he crouched near the bed. Something was strange. The shadows beneath the bed seemed too deep, like they weren't just shadows, like they were watching. He leaned closer. Something moved. A whisper. "James isn't here anymore." The officer's flashlight flickered, and the darkness swallowed him whole.